Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm excited to have you here today. Today, we'll be exploring propagation and care tips for peace lilies. This presentation will reveal the secrets to growing, propagating, and caring for these beautiful tropical plants. We'll cover everything you need to know to keep your peace lilies healthy and thriving. So, let's get started and dive into the world of these elegant plants that bring serenity to any space. So, what exactly is a peace lily? Well, the peace lily, known scientifically as spathiphyllum, is a truly stunning tropical evergreen houseplant. It's incredibly popular among indoor gardeners all around the world because of its beauty and relatively easy care. You'll notice its glossy, dark green leaves that have a fishbone pattern. These create a really elegant backdrop for the plant's most recognizable feature, the white spathes. These spathes aren't actually flowers, but modified leaves that look like delicate white blooms, adding a touch of grace and sophistication. One of the great things about peace lilies is that, with the right care, they thrive in low to medium indirect light. That means they're perfect for indoor spaces that don't get a lot of direct sunlight. And the best part? They can produce their beautiful blooms year-round, making them a wonderful, consistent addition to your home or office environment. So, as we explore how to care for these lovely plants, keep in mind that their elegance and resilience make them an ideal choice for bringing a touch of nature indoors, no matter your space or light conditions. When it comes to ideal growing conditions, let's start with light requirements. Bright, indirect light is best because it encourages abundant flowering, making your plant look vibrant and healthy. However, if your plant is in a low-light setting, it will still thrive by focusing on healthy foliage growth, even if it doesn't bloom as much. Next, temperature and humidity play a crucial role. Keep the environment consistently warm, ideally between 65 and 85 degrees Fahrenheit. This range supports optimal health and vibrant growth. Also, moderate to high humidity levels are beneficial, especially if your indoor air tends to be dry. Now, what should you avoid? Direct sunlight is a big no-no, as it can cause leaf burn and damage your plant. Be mindful of cold drafts, especially near windows or air vents, because sudden cold can stress the plant and hinder its development. Overall, providing the right light, temperature, and humidity, while avoiding harsh conditions, is key to helping your plant thrive and stay healthy. Watering wisdom is all about listening to your plant. Let's start with monitoring soil moisture. It's important to keep the soil consistently moist, but not waterlogged or soggy. A great tip is to pay attention to your peace lily. Those slightly drooping leaves are actually a sign that it's thirsty. So your plant will tell you when it needs a drink. Next up is the bottom watering method. Instead of watering from above, place your pot in a tray of water and let the soil absorb moisture from below. This not only helps maintain even moisture, but also prevents water spots on the beautiful foliage, keeping your plant looking its best. And finally, choosing the right water makes a big difference. Use room temperature filtered or rainwater whenever you can. Avoid tap water with high salts, chlorine, or fluoride because these can harm your plant over time. Also, never add sugar to the water. That's not necessary and can actually do more harm than good. Remember, the key is to listen carefully to your plant's signals and provide water that's clean and appropriate. That's how you help your plant thrive. Let's talk about soil and repotting tips to keep your peace lilies thriving. First, a perfect soil mix is essential. These plants love a well-draining yet moisture-retentive potting mix. Enriching it with peat moss, coconut coir, or organic matter creates the ideal balance, helping the soil drain excess water while holding just enough moisture for healthy roots. Next, when it comes to repotting, timing is key. I recommend doing it every spring, especially when your plant starts to become root-bound. You'll notice roots circling the pot or growing through the drainage holes. That's when it's time to upgrade. Choose a new container that's just 1 to 2 inches larger than the current root ball. This gives the roots space to grow without overwhelming the plant. And here's a helpful pro tip. Slightly crowded roots can actually encourage more prolific blooming and keep your peace lily healthy and compact. So don't rush to upsize too quickly. Keeping this balance in mind will support your plant's overall health and vibrant growth. When it comes to propagation by division, it's actually quite an easy and effective method, especially when you choose the right timing. I recommend doing this in spring or early summer because that's when the plant is actively growing. During this time, the plant can recover quickly from any disturbance, making your success more likely. Next, you'll want to carefully separate the clusters. Gently remove the entire plant from its pot, taking care not to damage the roots. Then, carefully separate the rhizome clusters or individual rosettes, making sure each has its own root system intact. This step is crucial because healthy roots are key to establishing new plants. Finally, replant each division into fresh, moist potting mix. Keep the soil consistently moist for about 2 to 3 weeks. During this period, watch for new growth, which is a good sign that your division has successfully taken root and is on its way to thriving. This process ties into our overall theme of plant propagation, showing that with a little patience and care, division can be a simple way to multiply your plants effectively. All right, let's talk about feeding your peace lily during its active growing season. During spring and summer, it's a good idea to feed your plant once a month with a balanced, water-soluble indoor plant fertilizer. Just make sure to dilute it to half strength. This helps provide gentle, consistent nutrition without overwhelming the plant. Now, it's really important not to overdo it with fertilizing. Too much fertilizer can actually do more harm than good. It can burn the roots and cause the leaf tips to turn brown and crispy. So remember, less is definitely more when it comes to your peace lily's fertilization. Come fall and winter, your plant naturally slows down its growth, so it doesn't need as much nourishment. In fact, it's best to skip fertilizing altogether during this rest period. This allows the plant to rest and recover, preparing for the next growing season. Overall, proper feeding is key to keeping your peace lily healthy and vibrant, and understanding its seasonal needs helps you avoid common mistakes. When it comes to troubleshooting common issues with your peace lily, let's start with yellow leaves. This often happens if you're overwatering or if the plant is getting too much direct sunlight. To fix this, I recommend reducing how often you water and moving the plant to a shadier spot with filtered light. Now, if you notice brown tips on the leaves, that usually points to low humidity or inconsistent watering habits. You can increase humidity by misting the leaves or placing a pebble tray underneath. Also, establishing a regular watering routine can really help. And finally, if you see drooping leaves, that's a clear sign the plant is thirsty. Don't worry, though. Once you give it a good soak, peace lilies tend to bounce back very quickly. Recognizing these signs and responding promptly is key to keeping your plant healthy and thriving. Let's take a moment to talk about a real bonus when it comes to peace lilies. Not only do they add beauty to your home with their elegant white blooms, but they also have a powerful health benefit. According to NASA's groundbreaking clean air study, peace lilies are actually capable of actively removing harmful toxins from indoor air. They target pollutants like benzene, formaldehyde, trichloroethylene, and even carbon monoxide, substances that can be found in many household items and can affect our health over time. What's really impressive is that these plants work around the clock to filter these pollutants, helping to create a fresher, healthier indoor environment for you and your family. So, in essence, peace lilies are nature's own air purifiers. They combine beauty with functionality, providing a natural way to improve air quality while enhancing your living space. It's a simple, elegant solution that benefits your health and adds a touch of tranquility to your home. Your peace lily journey starts now. This is the exciting part where you really get to bring your plant to life. To help it thrive, remember to provide the essentials. Bright, indirect light is ideal because direct sun can scorch those delicate leaves. Keep the soil consistently moist. Think of it as giving your peace lily a gentle drink regularly without overwatering. During the growing season, a little occasional feeding with a balanced fertilizer will support healthy growth and beautiful blooms. Now, let's talk about sharing the beauty. One of the wonderful things about peace lilies is how easy they are to propagate by division. This means you can multiply your collection and share these elegant, peaceful plants with friends and family. It's a great way to spread a little serenity and greenery around. Finally, enjoy your new companion. The peace lily is not only resilient, but also an air-purifying plant that rewards your care with graceful blooms and lush foliage all year round. It's a true partner in creating a calming, beautiful space. So embrace this journey, nurture your plant, and watch it flourish alongside you.